People are making this way harder than it needs to be. There is one of the easiest ways to make money online ever on Skool right now, and nobody is talking about it. Have you seen anybody talking about this, William?
This is the first time I've heard anybody talking about this.
Yeah, this is crazy to me because we've seen it happen in the real world and we just haven't translated it to Skool yet. And the only thing that somebody would need is like their iPhone. And if they had their iPhone and they just wanted to live life and not have to do anything other than what they find enjoyable and just learn how to talk about it, they could do that and make money. So here's what I wanted to show you. If you go to a Skool community that you're in, I'm on Grow with Evelyn. She's somebody that teaches people how to do Facebook ads, building their list, just basically growth within your community and doing funnels, strategies, all that stuff. She's very well known. She's won Skool games, and it's amazing to just be able to be in her community and share what she is teaching with other people. So you could go into a community like this, start using what she's been teaching, and then talk about it. Be the case study. Make yourself a case study for her and make content on you doing it and then link people to her community. And what I mean by that is like the affiliate system that Skool came out with. So if I'm in here and I am building a school and I want to teach people to make a school about doing something they love, but I know that I don't want to teach them Facebook ads, I could send them to Evelyn to learn. And all I have to do is click this little button, go invite people, and I will get 50% commission for life when I invite somebody. And you can see when you go through it, it's 99 a month. It says it right up here. So I would be getting like $49 for people joining this community.
Every
And that
month.
is monthly just for one person joining. And all I had to do was tell people, like, I went through here and I learned how to use Facebook ads and that this is the person I would go to. And she comes with tons of proof. So if they try to look her up, there's tons of people. There's 2,200 members in here right now. There's tons of content on her out there already. But if I have my little invite link where I've pushed this and then I share it with them, somebody could go ahead and click and try to join the community. And it's going to tell them like invited by my name at the top. But it doesn't have to just be for learning business. It could be you could help other business owners. So Kevin has one that's $99 a month, and he helps people with AI automation. So that's a really hot topic now. If you don't know how to use AI automation, you are kind of getting behind when it comes to being online in business. So there's a lot of people wanting to learn how to use it
Hmm.
and to make their life simple. For me, like you can even see, I even wrote one of my testimonials in here because I've used his help when I do videos for my community. We do it on Zoom. Zoom records it, sends it through the automation that he built for me, sends it to YouTube. So all I have to do is go grab a link and then put it back into my communities for people to
Hmm.
watch the replay. And so I can invite people to this. I just hit invite, gets 40% commission for life. All I had to do was use his automations and tell people, and I could make content about it.
Hmm.
So if I was trying to help other business owners, I could even learn how to do automations and then go out there and set people up and then send them here so they can grab the templates. There's things with microgreens. Like if I wanted to grow microgreens, I know microgreens are healthy. You know,
Hmm.
my dad ate them when he was going through some health issues, and it was like really helpful for him. So I fully believe in them. I could create a business out of this, or I could just be making them and then growing them to and selling it just to maybe a few
Right.
people. And by making content, because like here's the thing, people love to watch content on like what you're creating. I could do this as like a little side hustle. And as this little side hustle, I've now promoted it on like a YouTube channel or Instagram and said, "Hey, I make like an extra 200 a week by creating microgreens and selling what I don't use for myself." Ta-da. Hit this invite link, get 40% commission for life for people to go learn,
Mhm.
and they could make a full-time income. Like, I know Mike personally, and he makes like a good 6 figures with microgreens.
Mm.
So that's something I could talk to him about. I could probably even interview him on my channel, and he'd be happy to be interviewed. And then I just invite people through the link on that interview, you
Yeah.
know?
And the
Uh,
cool thing about this is you don't have to do any of the delivery on that stuff either.
exactly. I don't have to teach automation. I don't have to teach Facebook ads. I don't have to teach how to grow microgreens. I just show them what I'm doing and then put a link on how they could go learn themselves.
Hmm.
Same with like, ta-da, Edit City.
Yeah.
This has been really helpful. In fact, I wanted to share this one because it's 99 a month, but when you see these prices and no matter like the commission, you can start making money, and I already am, because I know plenty of business owners that want and need YouTube channels to drive traffic. So it's an easy thing for me to talk about with them. And all I had to do is copy the link, tell them about this community, and I'm getting 20% commission for as long as they're needing their YouTube
Yeah.
channels.
I think a lot of people don't realize. I mean, if I don't know if people watching this have started a business before or not, but if they haven't, the
Hmm.
delivery side of things is like obviously the hardest part. I mean, it's a major part of the business.
Hmm.
So, not having to do any of that and just being able to do the marketing side of it, or like, especially when it's tied into your daily life, like it's such a it's like a really easy way to start.
It is so easy because I don't have to do anything. I don't have to create the school. I don't have to create the business. I don't have to edit any of these videos. I don't have to show up in any of these videos. I just had to be able to know about your offer and go
Yeah.
speak to people and and know that, oh, this person needs more traffic. Well, have you thought about doing this YouTube thing? And the
Mhm.
retention of it is like super high for me, in my opinion, because I don't know anybody that likes doing a lot of work. I mean, like, I've never met somebody that's like, "Oh, I really love spending so much time on the computer editing this." Like, even you that's doing it for everybody, it's like one of those things where if you could end up hiring somebody to do it and all you have to do is show up, heck yeah, like, unless my business goes away.
I'd use my own affiliates for it if I could.
Right? Exactly. And then there's the other businesses out there, like, so for just a lifestyle thing,
Mhm.
Marianne has Kids Craft Club. She does such an amazing job where all you get at the very beginning of the week is a craft that's carefully created, and then you get to make a craft with your kids. So this was for Cinco de Mayo. They were making little tacos that
Mm.
are little shakers, and my kid has really loved it. In fact, you can see in our post right here, this was Dominic's chicken that he ended up making because of this Kids Craft Club thing. And I
Mm.
love doing it because it's only $10 a month. So for each week, for $2.50, I have a entire craft to do with my kid
Mm.
that I know he's going to like because she's already done it with her kids. And we ended up making like these little rainbow things for St. Patrick's Day. And we still have them hanging up in our house because he thinks that we need to keep the leprechauns away, and it's just
Fun.
fun. And
And if you're
because
gonna be if you're gonna be doing it anyway, then you might as well record a little video of you doing it, and then you put it up on the internet, and then
Mhm.
money's coming in.
Exactly, and it's an easy yes for $10. So
Mm.
if you have kids, like, see this kid that's making the taco thing, that's an easy thing. You don't even have to show your kid's face. You could be showing them creating it and just putting this content out there, inviting people. She gives 50% commission for life. Yeah, that's not a huge amount at $5 a month, but think about how many people have kids that are going to need activities over the summer because school's out. That's a lot of people, and there's a lot of things that they wanna do out in the world where it's like each kid, like, if I wanted to get a membership to this jumping, like, indoor jumping thing near me, I think it's like 13.50 a month for per kid. This is $10 a month for
Mhm.
your whole household. It's crazy. So, it's a no-brainer for anybody that has kids, and you can then make the all you would have to do is share it with your friends and
Yeah.
then make content. You could even have it where your friends come over and you all start doing, like, kids craft clubs, things once a week together. Make all
Hmm.
your content, go post it all over your social media,
Hmm.
share your link, and it just spreads like wildfire over at one point, you know?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
start using the YouTube titles, like, YouTube titles, like, this is like a Mother's Day craft. This is a craft for um Thanksgiving that's coming up or Christmas.
Mm.
And you'd be getting 50% commission, and nobody's really gonna, like, $10 is one of those things where people aren't gonna forget about it, or they're gonna forget about it and they're not gonna, like, worry about $10 a month coming out for the whole family, and
Yeah.
you get a craft each week, and it's bonding. Like, my kid loves Kids Craft Club, you know?
I think one of the cool things that you mentioned there was bringing it together into like a little group and then, recording it as a team or something like that. Like if you can find a community that you want to be participating in anyway, and
Mhm.
then record it, and that's kind of, you can really like start to probably push out a lot of content just because you're doing it. Like the more that you can integrate it into your life, just makes it easy.
Exactly, and that's another thing, like, go find communities that you're already gonna be doing those kinda things. For instance, we have meal prep with Rick. He does, a couple of lives where you get to meal prep with him, but if you were just trying to find a way to make money and get, like, he puts out the a different recipe that you guys can try, and for people that are not used to it or they need, like, a more comfortable space to learn how to meal prep and be more consistent, and you get to share what you cooked. This is a very easy community where you would only have to video what you're going to
Mhm.
cook, and you share it with other people and be like, I get the recipes here, and we learn other things, and we also keep each other accountable to use all the produce that we buy. Do you know
Mhm.
how many people buy produce that ends up rotting in their fridge? It's insane. There's so much, like, people talk about, like, oh yeah, my berries always go get moldy or whatever,
Mhm.
and it's like because they didn't take the time to prep them. So if you would already, like, cut your carrots up, if you would already cut the broccoli up and get it where it's usable and easy to use, or even budget friendly, like, people are starting to really look at the fact that there's, like, in America, they have the whole tariff thing going on, and then in other things it's inflation. Well, if you start eating at home and you start preparing your food and you know what you're going to be making ahead of time and then you prep it before, you're going to save money anyways. So this is like one of those no-brainer things that all
Yeah.
you have to do is show that you are doing this
Yeah.
and create content that you're already doing that, and you could share that you're saving money. Like if you start to track that and be like, I'm saving $100 a month, it only costs $10 a month to be in this community, and then you do your invite, you get 40% commission for life. And I
Yeah.
got $4
There's
like
a lot of
already from
people
a
that are
referral in
posting
here.
pictures. There's a lot of people who are posting pictures of their food anyway, right? Like what,
Right.
you might as well just add a link underneath.
Exactly. Like if you were the one of the people that wants to create beautiful food photos in Instagram, be
Yeah.
like, come, you could even make it even more of like a tease, like come meal prep with me and then put this link.
Yeah.
Very easy. And I have my son has basically taken over this community. And he's decided, like, I've let him decide everything, but it is a
Mm.
reminder for like entrepreneurs or people that are inside too much. A lot of times, we all get sunburns now because we don't get enough sun. We don't have enough vitamin D in our life already. And so this is the reminder to get outside once a day. And I share that we go outside and you guys get to hear the funny stories. And Dominic, I let him decide it's 50% commission off of $5, but all you had to
Mhm.
do was go outside a day. And if you were on TikTok, if you're on Instagram,
Yeah.
you can make all of these different videos and exploring and, oh, I went hiking, and it's more of like a lifestyle type
Yeah.
of vibe. And then say we share this and we keep each other accountable to go outside. People are already like posting that they're going outside, hugging trees with the mountains with the snow on top. Someone went outside and journaled, and we just put this through. And I pinned pretty much everybody's communities. Like,
Yeah.
she went and took plants, like cuttings from plants, and she's going to be propagating them. So we started this community to just remind each other to go outside, and it's been a lot of fun. But people could be also doing this as a lifestyle thing on Instagram and saying, hey, this is how you pay for your travel.
Yeah.
Truly, because if you had 1,000 followers that decided to join and also share that they go outside,
Yeah.
that's 2,500 a month.
Yeah. And the price is so low, nobody's quitting, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. And it's a way that they could make money. So if you're a
Mhm.
lifestyle person trying to teach them, like, hey, go outside and see the scenery and the beauty of nature, and but also come share it with us. And then you also share with other people. Somebody could just invite, like, I don't know, 100 people through their Instagram. They could be a micro influencer and
Yeah.
not have very many followers and have that many people come in, and it just helps them pay a bill.
Yeah.
You collect them. And so if somebody was like watching this video and they don't know, because you can only see these like little invite buttons when you're inside the community on if they give permission,
Yeah.
you can go to the discovery page and go find different communities that have free trials. I found two of them, and I'm going to show you what it's like. So these people teach dance, and it's 59 a month. Um, you get to read everything that's included. So if you were wanting to learn how to dance, you could cancel at any time, and there's a free trial to get started. There's no commitment. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull this up and start a free trial, and we'll see if they give commission. Okay. Okay, so it says my free trial started. Get the little confetti, and then we're going to click invite people.
They do.
So you get 10% commission for life when you invite people to come dance with you.
10
No.
bucks a month?
Hmm. Well, not $10 a month. It's 10% commission, and it's 59.
Oh, it's 59.
So this is just what you would like, and they're already going to be doing a lot of things in here. So if you're wanting to learn dancing, you could be making dance content of you learning how to dance. You could even put bloopers up, and I'm sure people would still click on that stuff. You could go viral for a dancing blooper, and then like show where I've started. Like, I've never learned how to dance. Like, I don't know how to dance. Follow my
Yeah.
journey of me dancing. And then you start to teach yourself to dance through this community, and people have followed that journey, and now they know that this works. So you were the case study, and you
Hmm.
get enough people to join this, and now you're getting 10% commission for life. Now, if you wanted to do a different hobby, like this one's 29 a month, let's see if they have an affiliate commission. So if you wanted to learn how to play chess, yeah, 50%.
Nice.
50% commission off of 29 a month. So you could get people that you want to play chess with online, and you beat them all the time, and then you send them affiliates that get better and send them the link to this community. You could have just, I would think, like TikTok, you could be playing chess, and people will watch you play chess online. And then you could be like, hey, if you want to learn how to get better at chess, go check out the link in my bio. And it's your link to this affiliate thing. You don't have to teach
Hmm.
them how to play chess, but
There's
they could.
no work. I think that's the part that you really got to keep stressing is like there's no work. It's like you as soon as they join, it's like that's it, and it's recurring like money coming in with actual like people talk about passive income, and there's really not a lot of passive income in this life. But if you can send somebody to join a chess community and they use your link, like that is actually passive income.
Yes. Like here, look at this. I did a free trial. I have 7 days. Think about it this way too. So this is the
Mm,
absolute easiest way to make money, okay?
yeah, I know where you're going with this.
I have 7 days to start getting people in here, and I just need 2 people to cover my monthly
Hmm.
fee. And then once I've had my monthly fee covered, I'm in here for free. And as I'm in here for free, I didn't have to create this whole copy. I didn't have to create all of these steps. I didn't have to go in here and create the classrooms, which have all this information on how it works to learn chess. Like, there's bonus trainings, there's coaching that I could get with him. And if he has it, and here's another thing, like if he has the coaching, which not everybody does, but some people do, that you could get affiliates for things that were purchasable within their classroom.
Yeah.
So within 7 days, I found a free trial that is something I already enjoy doing, and I start doing it actively and start telling people about it, and I start sharing this link around. Well, now I have money coming in before I even had to spend money to be in this community. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool, isn't it?
it doesn't get any easier than that.
No. Get a whole group of people that you want to learn dance. What if somebody was about to have a wedding and they wanted to have like everybody learn how to dance this style, you know? You could have your whole wedding party come in here and join. You could even send it out to everybody and say, "Hey, we're going to be doing this type of music and this type of dancing. Here's this community where if you want to learn how to dance with us, you're welcome to like dance however you want to dance, but if you want to be like ready for the wedding, for the reception, you guys can all learn how to dance like this." So many things that you could be doing and making money. You're not limited. You could do this with however many schools that you could find in the discovery page. You go through here and click under hobbies, under music. Like maybe you want to learn how to do guitar or your voiceover school. Like you want to start
Yeah.
doing, making more income, and you know other people that would want to do it. You could look at this and say, hey, he does voiceover school. Obviously you would need to know whether or not he does affiliates, but so you could always like find out and ask them. But you could go through and make yourself a case study of like, I did voiceover school and I started getting booked, and this is how much I'm making now. This is who I learned it from. Here's my affiliate link. You know, there's so many different ways that you could do this and not have to put in the effort of
Yeah.
teaching.
Yeah. And the more that you get familiar with what kind of communities are out there and you start to learn, oh, this is where I would go for dance. This is where I would go for chess. This is where I would go for this and this and this. And you start to build up a kind of collection of these things in your mind. Then all the time, how many times is, a week do people ask like, do you know about where I can learn this? Like, where would you suggest I go for this? Like we're as human beings, we're always linking each other with different things. We might as well make a little bit of recurring money on the side while we do it too.
Hmm. Like I looked up rock climbing, and there's some different languages and everything, but I saw this one because they're actually doing pretty well right now. Like they have the rocket
Mm.
and the star, which means this is like if they have a star, that means it's a pretty good community. This is mobility. There's plenty of people that like to exercise and work on things like mobility is like a huge thing for living a pain free life and everything. So if you did this, you could find out whether or not they have an affiliate thing, and then you could make content. How many people make content on working out? online. You go scroll through Instagram, there's tons of people that are showing the different things
Hmm.
that they do physically for
Yeah.
health and fitness.
And I think everybody still has this mindset that you have to build it yourself,
Mhm.
because this isn't just, it's not a thing yet, which is why it's so cool because it's kind of new. But, you don't have to be a fitness coach. Even if you really love fitness, you could have 5 different fitness coaches that do specialize in different things that you refer people to. I mean, it's great to build
Mhm.
a brand yourself, I think, too, if you're really driven to do that. But it is a lot of work to do the building of the thing, and you can get started making money online without ever having to build a business now.
Yeah. I mean, you can look through here and people that are going through menopause, they could go and join this $49 community. You're probably going to be talking to these people anyways if you're going through menopause because you're going to relate with each other. And then we have people that are like dialed in is probably one of those things that a lot of people talk about. Natural Living Club. There's so many people that want DIY recipes and how to live a healthy life without chemicals. Raw food. This is kind of like that whole meal prep thing I was talking about. Like you can go through this entire thing and just talk about the communities that you're in and show them what's like what you're doing with the communities, what you're learning, what you enjoy. And so then there's something there for everybody. So nobody feels left out. So if you're sitting here watching this and your eyes are opening to this possibility of how easy it is to make money online, I I really want you to first of all join Skool as a member, but you can come to my free community. It's called Admins. I'm in the midst of creating my next community, which is really going to be teaching everybody step by step how to make money in several different ways. So you're not stuck with one thing. So if you want to do it the way that I just was explaining, I'm going to have a full training in my next community and I'm going to be talking about it inside admins, but prior to it launching. So you can join my free community now and start hearing about how this is going to play out and get supported. And then also, let's say affiliates doesn't really hit home or it makes you some money and it doesn't make you all the money that you want to make. I have so many other different roles and ways to make money online and through Skool because I've been doing this for years now. And I really like to get to know who you are and then also find out like what's going to be the best way to fit the lifestyle that you want so that you can make money online. We don't need to keep living the lives where we clock in for 9 to 5s or we struggle as entrepreneurs just trying to survive, you know? It doesn't have to be that hard. So, join the free community and come ask me questions. If you watch this and you want to know how to make affiliates work, come in here and tell us what your interests are. A lot of us might already know the communities that would be great for you.